Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to my evening show. So I'm sort of moving it around a bit, doing an evening show, doing a morning show, and just so as I can, get myself live to you guys. So hope you're well. Hope everybody's well, and welcome everyone. Welcome to my evening show. So this is like a vlogcast. Okay, so and so I am kind of doing it like this, like a radio show for the evening. Hello everybody, and hello Michelle, hi there, and hello Debbie, hello Shelley, and hello Shannalee. Oh, hello Shannalee, you managed to get yourself a little message there. Okay. So you can actually make a. I'm sorry, Shannalee, I'm just answering your question from your email that you said you couldn't put a comment on my video, but you're able to put a comment there. So you should be able to put comments on the videos. I don't know what's happening, but I do know that there are issues with YouTube today because of the I uploaded a couple of videos and there were no views. There were no views for about 4 hours. So there is a glitch in the system. So you may find that you're having problems with other things too, and hopefully they will get that sorted out. Will YouTube? Okay. You've been waiting all day. Oh, bless you, Patricia. Oh, thank you so much for waiting for my show. Okay, and I'm sorry I didn't come on at 10 o'clock. But I just wanted a cup of tea before I started. Okay, so a little bit, tiny bit late. Okay. Okay, whereabouts are you from, everyone? And I hope I've caught everyone this time here. Whereabouts are you all from? Hello there, Polly. Hello, Polly. And you can't put below the video. I don't know why that is. I have no idea. If anybody knows why Shannalee cannot put comments below videos, just let her know why. There, okay. Hello from Quebec in Canada, Michelle. How are you? And hello from Massachusetts, Swansea, and Canada, Toronto, Canada. Do you know Megan Shelley? Because she was in Toronto, wasn't she? We've had, as I predicted last week, I said that it's going to be the hottest on record for February. I predicted this last week, and you can go back to my morning shows to check this. Okay, that I actually put that it was going to reach 21, if not 22 degrees C this next few days, and it's going to be the hottest February on record. And it happened, guys. Okay, it reached 21.5 today, and it's going to start to get cooler again. Okay, because we're going to get some Atlantic kind of weather kind of patterns coming over our way to the UK. Hello from Florida. Hello, Laurie. And hello from Massachusetts. Hello, Cheryl. And if I've missed you out, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, hello from sunny California. How are you? Okay, so I was waiting to get a few people on here before I started, I will be doing a morning show tomorrow. I'm going to switch it around. Hello from Kentucky. I am going to switch it around a little bit here. So I am going to do a morning show tomorrow, and then do alternate, and then do an evening show. And so if you're kind of wondering what time I come on, just check to see if I've done I've done an early show the day before or a late show, and then you'll get to know. I will try to put it in the community section on the homepage to let you know, okay, what time I actually come on. So hi everyone, and I wanted to look at something which I've had only because I've had lots of people asking me, where the hell is Doria? Where's Doria? Doria Ragland? What's happening, and what's going on there? Because I get that she didn't go to the baby shower, and she did not go to Sandringham in Christmas. So it's very kind of confusing, okay. And I got this from the Daily Mail here, and the 20th of February. The 20th of February on the Daily Mail. Doria Ragland spotted alone in LA while daughter Meghan parties with famous friends at her 300,000K baby shower. Doria Ragland was seen heading out to run errands in Los Angeles on Wednesday during her daughter Meghan Markle's baby shower. Ragland, who was dressed in black from head to toe, was seen carrying a box to her car and then heading inside to grab a container of food and soup. Ragland is the lone member of Markle's immediate family who has kept a low profile in the 9 months since the royal wedding here. At the same time, a Harp cotton candy machine and thousands of dollars worth of swag were being rolled into the Mark Hotel for Markle baby shower. It is unclear if Markle plans to meet up with the mother and the birth of her first child, as she is scheduled to travel to Morocco this week. Okay. I don't think they did meet up, did they? There were no reports that they actually met up. So there was not a single guest at the shower on Wednesday who had known Markle 37 for more than a decade. So there was no family members. I feel that's what it said. Nobody that's known her all her life, only since she became this kind of actress. So I'll carry on reading, and then you can ask some questions, and I'll ask some questions too. But Meghan Markle, by celebrity pals in New York City, as we know, while her mother was walking alone in Los Angeles. Yeah, she was heading out to her car to make errands in California. Yeah, I've already kind of said that. It kind of repeats itself. So, yeah, I don't know what's happened there, guys. I mean, do you feel that Doria knows that she's not pregnant? And that she, you're not pregnant, so what is the point of coming to this baby shower? kind of thing. What's your thoughts on that? Because it just seems a bit strange that she stayed in the United States and you know, in Los Angeles. Well, she would. Meghan was in New York, I know, but she stayed in LA and didn't come to this baby shower. I actually pick up here that when Meghan is with her mother, I do pick up intuitively that Meghan can be quite demanding, and she has to be right about everything. And also that is a mother and daughter thing, isn't it? Until you get older, I feel. But I do feel that Meghan does actually dictate everything, and I think her mother does you know does organise some of her affairs, but I'm not particularly sure which ones that she actually does organise. I think she may look after properties for her. Okay. I actually feel that Doria just feels a bit uncomfortable because she feels, well, I don't need to be there because you're not pregnant anyway, you know. Thank you, Jules, for your donation. Thank you. So that's how I picked this up. I feel that she said something. Oh, it's just, you know, it's friends coming, getting together, and just celebrating with friends. I don't even feel. I actually don't even feel she was particularly invited. Here. So she was in LA during the time of the baby shower at home. Yeah, maybe she didn't get the nanny job here. So maybe Doria is scared about Sam's new book and what they might say about Doria. Yeah. I'll see if I can link in here to find out what's happened here, because she didn't go to at Christmas. Why didn't she go at Christmas either to Sandringham? I mean, are they as close as what they say they are? I mean, we're only going by what they're saying, that they're close together, and but are they close? Because they do spend a lot of time, you know, away from each other, and she'd prefer to be with her friends. You know, there are a lot of, to be honest with you, there are mother and daughters who do live like that, and it's not necessarily that, you know, they're not close. They just have different lives, you know. Yeah, it does say here. Actually, the tabloids are being a little bit, because I got here that the Daily Mail has said she spent Tuesday gallivanting around town with former Suits co-star Abigail Spencer, tennis great Serena Williams, and Nanu, and Canadian gal pal Jessica Maloney. So yeah, I don't even feel she was invited. I don't feel Doria was even invited to this gig, to this baby shower, and neither was Kate Middleton and any of the royals. It was all about her and her pals, I feel. And then again, if she wants to just invite her friends, that's entirely up to her. And then she went straight on to this Moroccan trip here. Ragland's absence also meant that Markle had not one family member at this party, including new sister-in-law Kate Middleton. Yeah, though baby showers have never been a British tradition. No, they don't. It's not a British tradition. Princess Beatrice, who works in New York, she wasn't even invited either, and she actually works in New York. Princess Beatrice, Vice President of Partnerships and Strategies at of a software company. So she wasn't there either. Maybe it's a bit off-putting for some of the family members that she's not actually pregnant. Does anybody else feel that? Let me just ask here with the cards here. What was the main reason? I don't even feel she was invited. She wasn't invited. I feel I also pick up here intuitively that Doria has to. Sorry, I flew out. That Doria has to. They have a different life. I get. They live separately. They don't live the same. There is a secret here. Okay, they do love each other. Doria does love her daughter. I've got the love card here. There is this moving here. I feel that she wants to stay out of the way while things are pretty stressful for Meghan while she's moving into this other property. And she's also trying to keep this secret. She's keeping a secret here. She's keeping a secret. Yeah, she's keeping a secret. So I don't know whether she likes to keep this secret. I don't know whether Doria actually likes to keep this secret. Let me see. Does Doria like keeping this secret, or does she feel it feels all a bit fake going to a baby shower without even a pregnancy here? Does Doria feel uncomfortable with this? Does Doria Ragland feel uncomfortable? She's heartbroken. I get the heartbreak card here. The heartbreak card. She's heartbroken. Okay. Why is Doria heartbroken over this? What happened here? What happened here between Doria and Meghan? What happened? Why is she heartbroken here? Why is she heartbroken? Maybe. Oh, there's conflict. Okay, conflict. There's been conflict between them both. And she's heartbroken. She's hurt over something. I feel that I do get that Meghan is quite a dominant character. And I don't feel that Doria has any say in her daughter's life whatsoever. And if she does have any kind of opinion, I feel that Meghan actually shouts her down, and I feel that she's about her choices, about the maybe this choice of choosing a surrogate. Maybe Doria kind of did not agree with that at the beginning, you know, and maybe they fell out over that, and then they fell out. Maybe over Christmas, that's why she there is conflict here, okay, and that's why she has okay. I'll carry on with this. It's Ragland has made a point to avoid the spotlight ever since her daughter and Prince Harry announced their engagement. Well, she looks quite shy when it comes to the spotlight, in all honesty. And you know, and it must be uncomfortable if you want to keep out of the limelight there. I don't know what anybody else thinks, but I actually feel she may feel a little bit embarrassed about it all. So that's where she's a little bit different from Meghan here. She did stay in England for a few days before and after the royal wedding, but then quickly made her way back to California. There had been a number of reports at the time claiming that she had worked out a deal with Oprah Winfrey to film an interview with the legendary talk show queen, but those proved to be false. In fact, Ragland has yet to give a single interview about her daughter, save for a few passing comments to camera crews. I think she's keeping her mouth shut here, isn't she? That has not been the case with the rest of the Markle family, particularly half-sister Yvonne. I had no idea she's called, who now goes by Samantha. Oh my God, she's got the same name as me. Oh no. I didn't know she was called Yvonne. Okay, but now she goes by Samantha. She too was among the invited guests at Markle's shower. Who was? Oh, was not. Sorry, was not. Of course, she wouldn't invite her half sister. You know, they don't like each other. That is due. That is due in a large part of her decision to write a tell-all about her half sister. The title, which is The Diary of Princess Pushy's Sister. Wow. The title is a mockery of the media. Samantha previously told the Daily Mail that this was a mockery of the media. It wasn't me who called Meg pushy. It was the tabloid newspapers. She is not pushy. The book isn't going to be negative. It's a warm, witty, honouring book, unfortunately. The negative sing-song has gone around the world. Okay, so Samantha is saying the book is not even negative. Yeah, the other was it last week she called her a narcissist and a liar. This is crazy, isn't it? This is crazy. Why would you do that if the book is not negative? Gosh, this family are crazy, aren't they? Samantha has been both fawning and brutal with her comments about Meghan, depicting the Suits actress as opportunistic and calculating in interviews earlier this year before doing a complete about-face over the past few months. Yeah. Markle has said nothing about her older sister. Doria met Meghan's father, Thomas Markle, on the set of the General Hospital when she was temping on the soap opera, and he was working in the lighting department. They divorced when Meghan was 6, and both parents spent a considerable amount of time with their daughter. Samantha and her brother Thomas Jr. are the children of Thomas and his first wife Rosalind. So I pick up here that there was some kind of conflict, and you know, Doria is the one that's heartbroken here, not Meghan. I feel. I just want to find out here, pulling out some more cards, why she's heartbroken and why this conflict here between them. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look at, I'm just looking at your comments, guys. Okay, Callie, Meghan has used up what she needs from her mom. So off with her head and no more use for mom. Well, that could be it. She could think, well, you know, you attended the wedding, you were there when I needed you to represent the family, and now she's gone back to California, and you know, I don't need you now, Mom. You know, that kind. Yeah, that could also be, you know. Okay. Glitter Sunflower, hello. Take the Kardashians. They are mad over baby showers, and the point is huge in America, not so much in the UK. So why didn't she go? Yeah, why didn't she go? Well, I pulled out a couple of cards here, which is that there has been conflict and she's heartbroken. So I'm going to ask the cards here, why was this, why were there, do you feel that the relationship between Doria and Meghan is not what it seems? It's not as close as they make out. What do you feel? So what is this conflict here? Maybe she wanted to get out of the way of this separation between, and all the tabloid, you know, she knows about the tabloids and the newspapers, that what's been said about Meghan, that actually Doria wants to be out of the way of that, and in California, out of the way. She doesn't want anything to do with it. Maybe, what do you think? Do you feel that's maybe the case? Because I do sense that, because I sense that over the fallout here at I felt there was a bit of a fallout around Christmas, because it was like, is Doria going, or is she not going, kind of thing. Yeah, I actually agree, Linda. Doria likes a quiet life and doesn't want royal hassle. Absolutely. Yeah, I think so. I don't think she wants to be part of all of that, and her, you know, that's her daughter's choice, and she's got her own life as Doria, and I feel that she would even say that. She would even say that, you know, my daughter's got her life, and you know, I've got my life and my friends, and so there is this kind of here. What was this conflict about here? What was this conflict about? What was this conflict about here? What was this conflict about? Something that was foolish. Something that was, I feel it could be about the surrogate here. I feel that Doria feels that it's a bit foolish to have a surrogate child to, as you know, a royal family baby, and has seen all the news, and she feels she's being foolish by deceiving the public. By deceiving the public. Now, I have to say that I feel that this caused conflict. And this is actually why Doria's keeping out of the way, is that I feel that she doesn't fully agree with this surrogate situation here. I actually feel that she's a little bit worried that this may actually be exposed, and I feel, why go to a baby shower when there's no baby, there's no pregnancy, you know? So let's have a look at some more. Yeah, I feel that Doria is planning to, you know, she's independent. I feel that Doria's independent now. She's got her own life. She's got her own friends. And she is planning to travel backwards and forwards from the UK to the United States. But she wants her freedom. I think she's chosen to have her freedom so she can walk around. She doesn't want that royal kind of life. So she's kept away from it because she doesn't want that. She wants her freedom. to be able to go to the local shops, to be able to put her garbage out at the end of the day, into the bins, to do all that kind of thing, you know. I feel that she doesn't, you know, I can understand that she wants to be separate from this, and I feel that's what we're feeling here, is that yeah, so did I. I thought she was going to be a nanny for her baby. I don't pick that up here. I don't pick that up, and this may be the conflict, because maybe Doria does not want to be a nanny to that baby. Maybe Doria likes her freedom here, and and also not wanting to have anything to do with this kind of lie here, keeping out of the way of it, and wanting to be away from this royal situation here. You know, because I do get the independent card here, and she's going to decide to travel backwards and forwards. So I don't feel, maybe that's what the conflict was, that Doria said, no, Doria said something, no, I can't be your nanny. I've got my life in California. You know, I've got my girlfriend and I've got my partner. What am I going to do about that? No, I don't want to be your nanny, kind of thing. And you know, I want to live in California. I don't want to live in Frogmore Cottage. So I feel that may have been the conflict here, actually. Okay. Because I think she values her privacy, and you just have to look at Doria to see that she does not like this kind of lifestyle, you know. Hi everyone, hi, how are you? And welcome everyone to the evening show, and lovely to see you. Hello Shelley, hello everyone, hello Linda, hello Felter, Fido, hello Mary Johnson, how are you? And Michelle. I think I do feel that she just wants to be able to have a peaceful life. I feel that does Doria. They're not going to be short of money, that's for sure, and Doria's going to have a really nice kind of lifestyle. Is she going to be the nanny? I actually get no. I get no, she doesn't want to be the nanny. So maybe this is why I think she wants to be well away from this surrogate situation. Does she want to be the nanny? Does she want to be the nanny? Does Doria want? No, I get independence. She's very independent. No, she wants to go her own way. She does not want to be part of this. This is what I'm getting all the time here. She does not want to be part of this. Only as like you know, she can see how this is a lie too. I feel she feels this is not a real pregnancy, and what happens here when, if anybody got to find out and I was the nanny and all of this, I feel that she just doesn't want to have anything to do with it, and that's where the conflict come in here. I don't think she wants to be the nanny. Would you want to be the nanny? Just because your daughter gets married, that means that she would have to. Her daughter's married a prince, so does that mean that Doria has to give up her life to actually do this? There's secrets being told. There's secrets hidden here. I feel that she's keeping a secret. She won't tell anybody about this secret, but I don't feel she wants to leave California, and she's got a girlfriend, and I feel that Doria is in love. She feels lost, actually. When Doria comes to Buckingham Palace and to all those big houses, Doria does not feel at home. She feels lost, like a like a pea in a drum. She feels like she is totally does not belong in that kind of environment. Okay, well, I can understand that. I think anybody would feel lost. It's quite intimidating. You know, all these gold gilded chairs and, you know, all these paintings on the wall of, you know, Queen Victoria and Elizabeth I, and all these previous kings and queens, all these big opulent rooms. I can imagine. I would feel lost in that, wouldn't you? I feel this is all part of this. She doesn't feel this is the right fit thing. I'm glad she's spoken up about this, actually. Actually, Doria does see some storms ahead here. She does see a storm ahead. I don't know what that is, but that she feels like there's storms ahead and she doesn't want anything to do with it. So I'll ask again here, does she want to be the nanny? Does she want to be the nanny? Does she want to be the nanny? I get no, I get no, she doesn't want to be the nanny. She doesn't want to be the nanny. And there's a heartbreak, and I get the heartbreak card because of this. Okay, I feel that Meghan may have been a little bit heartbroken because her mother has her work. Okay, she loves her work. She wants to keep working, and somebody's heartbroken. I think that she's decided she wants to stay in California and not do this and carry on with her work here. She's still going to receive money from Meghan, and she is going to get a great living and a great house here. And also she will be funded to by Meghan because Meghan's going to look after her. She is going to look after her, and you know, Meghan will look after her mom until she dies because she does love her mom. But this is a dysfunctional family. The other side of her family is very dysfunctional, and she knows that. Her mom's the only kind of rock here, and she knows that too within that family. So let me ask here. Let me see. What have you said here in your comments? Here, Marco, if you had a cable show here in the USA doing reading, is this accurate? You'd be a superstar here. I wish we could get you on a big platform. People need to hear what you say. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet. How lovely. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if I would have the confidence to do that. But you know, I am pretty humble myself, and not only that, I think I'd have to lose a bit of weight to get up on that platform. But you know, who knows? Maybe you guys will share and share me and get me out there famous, and maybe. You never know. Okay. The thing is, we do have people that speak out and they get condemned. When you speak out, you get condemned, and you should be able to have like a free speech. And let's not forget, this is an intuitive energy reading, and yes, I feel that I'm accurate, and yes, some of the things that do come through are spot on, and you know, and it's like I get the news first, isn't it? It seems like I get the news first before anyone else. That's how I feel it, but I don't brag about it. I don't brag about it, you know. And what's that, Marco? But you're doing it now. It's like we are all at home listening to you. Oh, how sweet. It's really your honesty and accuracy. It attracts people. Thank you so much, Marco. That's so sweet. It's just the way I am then. You obviously like me as a person. it's not necessarily, you know, I'm just authentic and that's the way it is. And you know, I am a homely person too. So if I'm making you feel very kind of calm and soothe, whatever I do here for you guys, whether I send you to sleep with my voice, I don't care, as long as this is helping you. It is like a little family, Michelle. I never thought that this would be like a little family, and it is, and it's lovely that we support each other. Um, yeah, my striped shirts. Yeah, I do like my striped shirts. I do, and that could be one of my trade-off things. That I like my striped shirts and my stripy jumpers. I do. Um, yeah. So let's have a look here. So I think, yeah, I think you're right there, Mary. I feel that people are hungry for real and, you know, something that you can relate to, you know. I had this dream. Again, I know I have these premonitions when I have a dream, but I had a dream that I don't know what it was. I think it was like doing real shows, and I don't know what you call these bikes in the USA, but back in the 70s we had like these like chopper bikes that were made by Raleigh, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do one of those shows about the toys that we used to have. And I had a dream that I was, you know, taking images of old toys that we used to play with back in the 70s, and having a show about it and a chat about it. And I think you're right. Maybe that was the message that was coming through, that, you know, we want something that's down to earth and real and, you know, and authentic. And I love watching films about people's lives and looking at old photographs and that kind of thing, you know. And I love history, and I love kind of talking about things like that. So yeah, I think that'd be a great thing to talk about, actually, these old toys and sweets that we used to eat in the UK, and what, you know, what you used to have back in that day too, you know. So let's continue with this now. I had to say I was quite shocked again, and you know, I'm getting a bit tired of this immaturity from Harry. Okay, I don't know. I feel that he's just up to his stupid antics in a way, and actually, Meghan actually goes along with it. So it is a bit bizarre. Because there was some footage about Harry and this pillow, which I'm trying to find on this bit here, but there was some footage about this pillow, and one of the guests saying, where should I put this pillow? Where can I hide this pillow? And Harry is saying, oh yeah, hide the pillow, and referring to the bump. He made a joke of it. So I just wanted to try to see if I can pick this up here. Oh no, no, this is So I was, here we go again with, you know, with this with these childish kind of comments. Here, I can't find it here now, but there was this yeah, there was this kind of thing here about Harry and Meghan with this pillow, hide this pillow. Does anybody else? Did anybody else see that on here? And something. Anyway, it was about getting down with Yvonne. Oh, bless. It, gosh, that's a long way off to do a show. I am thinking about doing seminars, which is quite similar to shows, but it would be like an intimate kind of gathering. It wouldn't be anything, and you know, all sorts of things we talk about as well. So and also, you know, this healing, spiritual healing and intuitive channeling and all that kind of thing. So I was thinking about doing a seminar eventually, not yet. Okay, I just need to get you know, I need to get more followers and that kind of thing. So that's something in the future that I'm looking at doing, is like retreats. I have tried to plan this before about a retreat stroke seminar, you know. So that'll be something in the future to look forward to. So that's a little bit like a show, I guess. Somebody did actually share my video on Twitter, and I think it was a newspaper, that one where I was ranting about that we should know the truth, you know, and that was quite surprising that happened. So let's have a look here. What your comment says. Marco, there is a tradition. It's literally and invention. Kidnap him, trap him. Oh gosh, I don't know what that says there, but I suppose that's your take on that. Oh, good night, everyone, and God bless you. You're tired, Eileen. Okay. Hey, okay, guys. Yeah, I mean, there was this situation on this pillow, you know, where they didn't know where to put the pillow after this kind of presentation. And he said like, oh, you know, oh, where's that pillow go? Hide the pillow, you know. And he was like putting his coat over himself. So I don't know whether he was trying to say, yeah, we are having a surrogate, so what? And like sticking a finger up to everyone about that, you know, like it's none of your business. And I think they was sat around a table as well, and they mentioned, I think the king or something said something like, congratulations on your pregnancy to Meghan and to Harry, sorry. And Harry turned around and said, well, is it mine? Is it mine? Is it my? So I think they're toying with the tabloids, which is a little bit childish. I feel that's immature, that they are toying with the tabloids. Is it mine? You know, oh, hide the pillow kind of thing. So what's your take on that? Do you feel that that's the right thing to do? I think it was their way of letting everyone know that they know what the rumors are going around. Yeah, absolutely, hops and hens. I thought that too. I thought they're just letting us know that they actually read the tabloids and actually read what's going on there in the world, and they're making a joke of it. Yeah, they're making a joke of it. Or you know, oh, is it mine? And hide the baby, but hide the pillow, you know. Yeah, it's just fueling the gossip. Maybe they enjoy the attention. You know, maybe they enjoy the attention. What's your thoughts on that, guys? Have you thought of that they may be fueling it because they think it's a lot of fun, you know, and it's going to create more attention, that kind of thing. Nancy Williams, the Queen needs to clamp down on them both. Charles should handle him, really. Well, he shouldn't be cracking jokes like that, I don't think. But then again, I suppose if they make light of it, then it looks like you know, the rest of the world will make light of it. I guess that's the idea. They probably feel if they joke about the fake pregnancy, it's saying that she is really pregnant in plain sight. Yeah. I feel, yeah, if they make a joke of it, yeah, you can see she's pregnant. Oh, what a surprise that she's pregnant, you know. Yeah, everybody's got their theories here, whether she's pregnant or not. I feel I was sat on the fence with it, and the more I observed this 1 minute she was wearing a 10-month bump, and then the next, you know, showing this belly button, and then the next it went back down to when she wore that stripy top, when she was walking around that football pitch in Morocco. The bump actually looked about 6 months and not 7. And then, you know, a few weeks, like 2 weeks before, she was wearing a huge one, which was her belly button was showing. So I feel this is why I kind of doubt that she's pregnant. I can't see that bump can change sizes like that. And I feel anybody who's got any medical experience will be thinking the same. That's not real. That pregnancy isn't real. How can a pregnancy belly shrink and then grow overnight and then shrink back again? You know, it just can't. And it, you know, I feel she swaps around these bumps to kind of suit. As if we don't even notice. And Harry's making a big joke of it, which is not the thing to do, because he's just making a mockery. I mean, what if it did come to light that there was a surrogate? That means that he's just laughing at all of us. I don't think they really care, do they? Yeah, go to Specsavers. That's a great that is a great idea. I may need to go to Specsavers, Carol. Okay. I may need to go to Specsavers. I feel because if I can't see the size of that belly, then taking, you know, going from one size to the next on different days, then I think I need to. Have we? Well, I'm not surprised. What's Specsavers? it's an advert. It's Specsavers is like a commercial for glasses, okay, for short-sighted people. And what they do is mistaken thing. They can't see, and they'll mistake people for their husbands and kiss them, and all of that, you know, and walk up to somebody in a supermarket who's not their partner and bump into them, and they then say, "Oh, you need to go to Specsavers." And Specsavers is where you can get cheap glasses from. Okay, it's a little bit of a joke in the UK. That's what that means. So yeah, it's like when you can't see things, you know, you put your keys down, you can't remember where they were, and somebody will say to you, "Oh, you need to go to Specsavers." That's what that joke is. Okay. So Look at those. Look at you all. Look at all you moderators in line there, ready to fire. It's just so funny. Thank you, all my moderators, for being here. You're amazing. Okay, love all of you. They're all there, look, ready to attack. It's just so funny. It's great because you actually are getting rid of these trolls that come on here, and keeping it clean, which is great. I did get a bit of a shock the other day when we got an influx of them. I don't know what that was, whether it's somebody who knows me, I don't know, or knows, you know, somebody who who disagrees with what I'm saying. But how can I be a medical person and just watch somebody's belly inflate and deflate overnight? And I know that that's not right. I know that that's not right. Okay. Yeah, that's right, Polly. Yeah, it's right. 1,000 in 10 seconds. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, what comments have we got here? Callie, the only reason I know this is because I too have putting more makeup on my face makes my face look fuller. Okay, makeup, yeah, makeup, yeah. You can do all sorts with makeup, especially being she's an actress, isn't she? She may know how to do that makeup. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, so that's the latest things recently. So making a little bit of a jab, really, at the tabloids, making a jab at social media, like us, basically, that they're making a joke of like this pillow, this fake pregnancy. Oh, is it mine? I didn't know it was mine, kind of thing, and making a joke of it. And that kind of thing. So I don't feel that we'd ever find out anyway. If it was, I don't even feel. I think it would be so secret that I doubt if we'd ever find out if it was a surrogate or not. You know, really. So let's have a look. I've still got a runny nose, guys, and so. You know, I am feeling a lot better today, and I did show my face today, but for this evening's show, because I'm going to go to bed in a minute, I just thought that I'd just pop on and do a vlogcast here. Yeah, so yeah, I don't understand. Boobs have not got kind of they haven't filled up, have they? Her boobs. Although it looks like on that picture where she's got that mini dress on and she's holding her boobs, her boobs look like they've been kind of done anyway, that she's had an enhancement to her boobs. So I don't know. Would I do a reading for Madeleine McCann? Oh, you know, that Madeleine McCann story. I actually did do a reading on Madeleine McCann, and that's very controversial, actually. But Madeleine McCann, I feel. I think it's controversial, and I can't really say anything, but intuitively, I don't feel that child is alive. Okay, that child is not alive. I feel that there is some injustice there. Let me pull out the parents there, and this is intuitive. Don't forget. So I'm not inciting anything here. It's not fact. But I do get that Madeleine McCann's parents, they're narcissists. I feel that Jerry is a narcissist. I do. The father, he's a heart surgeon, isn't he? He's the narcissist, and it's like nothing. And like, we're educated about narcissism now, aren't we? And we're educated about narcissism and their patterns of behaviour and the codependent. And I feel that something happened there, and I just feel as if Joey McCann is so entitled that he even believes their own lies here. That's they've lied. They've had to lie. They can't go back on this lie. That now they actually do believe this whole story that they've made up here. What I get with that situation is that child, Madeleine, was actually sedated. That child was sedated, and the thing is that she'd had sedation in her system from the night before, and I feel that she was a little bit of a handful, Madeleine McCann, and she was running around. She wouldn't sleep at night, and those two guys wanted to enjoy the time with their friends at this tapas bar, without having to worry about her, and they wanted to impress their friends and have some. And Madeleine wanted to sit on Mummy's knee, wanted to be around Mummy and Daddy and all of this. And you see, what I'm picking up is that this child was sedated a number of nights, and she got this into her system. And I feel that it was like a syringe, but it was put into her mouth. And I get the final dose, because she didn't settle the night before and didn't sleep. I feel that the higher dose was given on that particular night, and if you give a high dose of sedation, it can actually stop the breathing. Stop the breathing. Okay, it can depress the breathing. And I feel that the night of that they said that Madeleine got kind of abducted, that actually I feel that she was over sedated. She was overdosed with this sedation, and I feel it was still in her system from the night before. She was walking around quite dopey and drugged up in a way, and she's too small of a body for the dose that they gave her. And I feel that she fell asleep and she never woke up, and that's how they get through this, that she just fell asleep, and that she wasn't harmed at all. I feel that they are getting away with murder, to be honest with you, because you shouldn't. Although they did admit that they did sedate Madeleine, and they found syringes, I think, in the apartment. They said they did sedate her, but why didn't they take that further? Because you don't go around sedating a 3-year-old, in a way. So there were an admission to that, but they seem to have, they went in this car, didn't they? And these sniffer dogs were in the back of the car, smelling like a corpse or something. And so I feel they went and checked. I feel that Jerry went and checked checked the child, and she was asleep, but she wasn't breathing. And I feel that either, you know, she went to check, or Jerry went to check, and the child wasn't breathing. So they, yeah, the card that I got here is distress. This was a panic. This was panic. Okay. And I feel that with Jerry just didn't want to lose his job. You know, Jerry didn't want to lose his job here, of a top surgeon. And I think it was his decision to take her out of that apartment, and hide her away, put her in a very shallow kind of grave until the next day. And then they hired a car, didn't they? And I feel they picked that body up and they took it to a somewhere that there was water. I feel that the first couple of days she was in a shallow grave, and then they went to pick her up and took her. I think, didn't they give out leaflets or something a few days after? And I think at that time they took they took her to in some deep water somewhere with yeah, that's what I get here. This was a panic thing. This was a panic. I mean, what would you do in that situation? Because they sedated her so they could spend some social time with their friends. And then when they came back, she'd stop breathing. And, you know, and obviously carried her out to, somebody spotted a man carrying a child too, to somewhere out of the way. And then I don't even feel that his wife, I feel Jerry did all of that and his wife didn't know. So when his wife went to check, he had it all planned that she'd go and actually be totally distressed and distraught that her child wasn't there and had been abducted. And I feel this is, you know, that's what I pick up with the Madeleine McCann. I'm not going to cover it here, but I thought this all along. This has created a lot of conflict. I feel they had a big row over this, especially when Jerry actually told her the truth of what happened. But I feel that she may have given you know, he said, well, you did give her the sedation and you're a doctor, you're the doctor too. You're the general practitioner. So he kind of manipulated her to believe it was her fault. Okay, but really, well, they're both in it. They're both in this now. Okay. And I feel that's what he said, that we're both in this now. You gave her the sedation and I took her body out of the apartment. If we actually admit to this, we are going to lose our life. We are going to lose our children, our twins. We are going to lose our jobs. We are going to lose everything here. And I feel this is why this has been a big cover-up. In my opinion, I feel it was a cover-up, guys. Okay. And, you know, I will cover things that like this that are conspiracy theories and looking between the lines. But I feel this was Jerry's idea. The whole thing about sedating the kids was Jerry's idea. You know, and she gave the medicine. So he's a little bit narcissistic by letting her do the dirty work, really, isn't he? Yeah, that's what I get here, and I will cover that at some point. So anyway, back to the royals here. Okay, before I go, that was a bit about that kind of conspiracy theory about Meghan McCann. I believe she was murdered, and will they ever get caught? Will this ever come out? The evidence, there's no evidence, so how is this ever going to come out? And they know, Joey knows this. There's no evidence. The Portuguese police, there's no evidence whatsoever to pin them to be, to be actually murderers. So yeah, let's have a look here, Marco. But this just proves how psychopathic these parents, mostly Joey, are. Yep, as and MD, and I'm sure our nurse and would say the same thing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what would happen if you would find your child, unless you was a psychopath. You find your child like that. What would you do? I would ring 999. I think that's what a normal person would do. Is 911, 999, and get some medical help. Get her to hospital. Get her in the car. Get her to hospital. Say that she possibly had an overdose of some drugs, and then they wouldn't have got. None of this would have happened. They would have said it was an accidental dose given or something like that. It wouldn't have turned into this kind of, because they must, I'm sorry, but they must feel so guilty every day. And Jerry's wife, I think, is it Kate, his wife? I feel that she still feels dreadful about that every single day. She thinks about her daughter. And when they got back to the UK, they moved, didn't they? They sold the house. And that was like a little bit suspicious that they wanted to move so quickly from the home that they lived together in here. Okay, so let's have a look at what you've what's this, Quaker? No one wants to talk about Meghan Markle being so obsessed with her body shape, and she refused to get pregnant. Yeah, well, I did mention that about that could be one of the reasons, and put on that weight and then deal with the body changes after birth. That's right. Yeah, I think you people in the US, I don't think you know about Madeleine McCann, do you? And that story there. So about that abduction, but really it was I think it was a murder. It's a conspiracy theory. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, in terms of what do I feel what's going to happen next here with Meghan and Harry, I think I will look at that tomorrow morning. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do is look into what I feel is going to be happening next and I've also predicted a lot of the things that are happening already. That I've been told that they're. Somebody sent me an email saying that I predicted that they were going to buy a property in the US, which they're doing. I think they've bought a property in the US. Has anybody heard anything more about that? About them buying this property in the US? Yeah, I am doing too much. I'm obsessed with this channel, Marco. I'm obsessed with this channel. Okay. I don't know why, and I am doing too much. You're absolutely right. I'm going to be going in a minute. Sorry, what was the question? Oh yes, California. So they are buying what? Because I haven't. There's nothing in the newspapers or anything here in the UK that they're buying a property. So is it in California? Okay, where is this property that they're buying? Malibu estate agents are looking for. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I picked that up, didn't I? That they were going to get some property, one in the US, and they're going to start to, or let's say that Meghan is going to start to live over there and here at the same time. I didn't feel that they were going to live in Frogmore Cottage. I still get that they're going to look at another property near to George Clooney in the Cotswolds, a little country getaway for the weekends kind of thing. I think that's another property they're going to look at, as well as a property in America. Yeah, Malibu or Beverly Hills. I think they will be. Well, let's face it, that Meghan's American. She's American, isn't she? She hasn't given up her citizenship, so you know, she's allowed to live in America, and Harry is allowed to go with her and have like a dual. Have like a dual residency. He's married to her, and he's married to her, and she's married to him, so they can spend as much time in the US as the UK. So hello, thank you for that donation, Tanith. Thank you so much for your support. Well, she doesn't have to be a British citizen. She can just go and visit the US, and either way, she could just go to the US for 3 months or a month at a time and come back, go backwards and forwards. And that's what I did predict. Like, they're going to go backwards and forwards. They're going to have a home in the US because she misses that life. She misses that life. She misses her friends. And I feel that Harry just wants to make her happy. He's happy to travel backwards and forwards, and they will come back and do their duty as they need to do, and when they need to do it, they will do their duty. That's the way I feel it's going to pan out for Harry and Meghan, because she misses her friends. And don't forget, I feel they're already, because he's making silly jokes with pillows and things like that. And, I think he's already thinking, I'm tired of this protocol crap. This protocol bullshit. I just want to go back to the way we lived before. I don't want to do this kind of thing. But that's Harry, and Harry is being Harry, okay. Yeah, I think Harry is very popular in the United States. I think they love him there. I think he can easily become a billionaire over there in his own right. And that's where the money is made in the United States, I don't know how they're going to do it. I do get like attending events and attending places just for a day. They will get paid a lot of money just to show their face, okay, as like a supporter, and they will get paid for that, okay. They will get a lot of money for just being there for like half a day. And there's many people out there, like your sheiks, like your billionaires, who will say, Harry, we just want you to come to this this polo match in Dubai or wherever it is, and just come and play polo for the day with us, and we will pay you to do that, just so that you can show you and Meghan here and be with, you know, these kind of sheiks and that kind of thing. They, you know, they will get offered all of this kind of work, and they will get paid millions for doing this. They're not going to do everything for free. They will attend for a fee, and they will get offered this money too. They won't even have to ask for the money. They will be given gifts. They will be given cars. They will be given money to attend, and they're going to take it. They are going to take it. Okay. So there you go. They're going to do well. I feel they will do well, the both of them. And already I feel that Meghan does not like the UK, does not like it's all stuffy and nonsense, you know. And Harry's not like that either. He's down to earth. He likes to have a laugh and a giggle. I feel that he misses the United States too, you know. So yeah, hello, Kathy. Yvonne, do you see Brexit happening next month, or will it be postponed? I actually see, Kathy, that it will. There's so many people being split here with this Brexit that all the parties are being split. Half of the Labour Party has left, has resigned. There's been in the Conservative Party, they've resigned, and I feel I feel that you know, I do feel that I don't want to bore people with politics, but I feel what I pick up here that this is going nowhere. I don't feel that the British public want another referendum. I feel, make your blooming mind up. I think they're going to go for a no-deal Brexit in the end because it's such a mess. Okay, I feel that's what it's going to be, a no-deal Brexit. Although they don't want a no-deal Brexit, I do feel that people like Boris Johnson are very much wanting, you know, these Eton set people are wanting our country to be like Norway, and build our country up to be like somewhere like Norway, and get away from Europe, who are, Europe. They don't want to be. We don't want to be in European Union anymore and dictated by all these other countries. We don't have to be. You know, England is one of the richest countries in the world, and yeah, and a lot of these Eton sets know that, and you know, America, I feel, will support us in coming out of Europe, because we're a country of our own. So I feel it'll be a no-deal Brexit because no one can agree to this. There's not going to be another referendum. That's what I think. I may be wrong on that. I feel it will be delayed for a bit longer, but they'll still come up with no solution than a no-deal Brexit. I feel that our Prime Minister will actually say, nobody can agree, we're going for no-deal Brexit. And although I don't want to go for a no-deal Brexit, I think that we don't have any other choice, because no one can damn agree on this. Okay. Yeah, I actually did meet. I actually did see Prince Harry, because I lived near Petworth House, where he stays quite a lot, and he was walking through as he used to do. He would walk through down King's Road and places like that. But Petworth, I used to walk around there, the shops and that, and I was walking around Petworth, and I saw Prince Harry in Petworth, because that's where he goes to play polo and all of that, kind of thing. So I've actually seen him in real life. He's very tall. Okay, he's much taller than he looks on the TV, and you know, he's got really red hair, and his clothes, that what you can tell that they're designer clothes, you know, top notch kind of trousers. He had cotton like chintzy beige trousers on and a blue shirt when I saw him, and you could tell those clothes were like really kind of higher end clothes. So he does look taller. He's quite broad as well. He's you know, he's not a skinny. You know, he's got a good kind of physique as well. So that's when I saw him. Yeah, I think he looks handsome. He was with another guy, maybe another polo friend, walking through Petworth, and they do stay at Petworth House. And I used to live there, which is not too far from London. I lived there about 5 years ago, around that area. So I did. Yes, I will have a morning show and I will have to go. Okay, now. So I'm going to do tomorrow. So if you want to catch me tomorrow morning, it will be GMT time. The British GMT time will be at around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay. In New York, which is Eastern Standard Time, tomorrow will be around 10 o'clock in the morning, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's not going to be really early. Okay. So it's a morning show. It's going to be 10 o'clock in the morning in New York, 3 o'clock in the UK, and in, I don't know, California, you're talking about 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So good night, everyone. Yeah, sleep well. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope my calm voice has lulled you to sleep. And I hope you've enjoyed the show. And gosh, do you know, I've been on here for what? 10, 11, 12, an hour, 1.5 hours, and it's gone so quickly, hasn't it? It's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for being here. See you on the morning show if you want to join me, and I'll catch you then. Okay. Oh, you're so lovely. And I will try to, the thing is, doing a live show with a rubbish kind of connection, it just looks so unprofessional. So I'd rather do a vlog, really, where, you know, it's like a radio show, because it's you can hear me, and I can still do these little premonitions for you, and it just looks unprofessional. So I'd rather kind of compile a video, upload it, and make it look professional. Yeah, so thank you, everybody. Love all of you. Okay. And yeah, late again, Sheila. Oh, sorry, but you can do playback. You can do playback. So I have no idea, guys, how to have the chat going while when it's playback. I don't know how they do that. I've tried to do that and I can't do it. I don't know how to keep the chat going when I'm not on live. So if anybody does know how to do that, let us know. Okay, so do the playback. It's interesting stuff here. Good night, Katie Marie. Oh, bless that little dog. So cute. Good night, Kelly, and good night, everyone. Debbie, Michelle, Bianca, Mary, all of you, Polly, and thank you for being my moderators. They're all out in force. That's been absolutely fantastic. So good night, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, and bye-bye. Bye for now.